EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Arizona Cardinals. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Arizona. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Second down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's May. As completed is St. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 24 yards.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
1st and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
41-yard line.
From the 41, Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, here goes Sarah. Diddy, what's up?
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yep, 45, here goes. Hey, what's up?
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. First down and more inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Hey, what's up?
May gonna hold on to this one. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
Here goes Sarah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball... It hit in that landing zone. The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18! 99!
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Ready? 2nd and 5.
Let's go now! Viking 18! Cut 19! Cut 19! 18! Warriors 70! 79 Broncos!
Motion man is Harris. On second down, here's Milton. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But this turns out to be a solid return, and they finally get him to the ground.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's May. On the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard
James
loss.
Pierce in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 22-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Slot man in motion right.
Steady.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10.
Go. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Walter Nolan on the stop. A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Here goes that.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll go play action with May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The big tight end Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here goes that. City, what's that?
He'll try it now with Henderson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked. But the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton.
Really well done here by the defense, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. 60 Bison.
Ready. From the gun, here's Milton. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Ready. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver.
2nd and goal.
And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Come on. Hey, traffic. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they force the incomplete.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And goal.
A loss of 4 yards.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
79 Broncos.
On 4th down, here's Milton. Escaping the pressure right. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Turn up! Kill! Turn up! Hey, what's up?
Maynard on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the
An ideal
47-yard
beginning
line.
to this drive. 24 on the first play. On 1st and 10, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 5 brings up
Just
second
take what the
and 5
defense is giving you.
at the
When you can
48-yard
stay
line.
ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Here goes
line.
that. Hey, torpedo! Crazy!
May to the air once more. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first
It's a
down.
gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Second down, they need 3.
Hey, Angel! Swing! What's that? Hey, five. Crazy!
Here's May again. That one taken in by St. Brown. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Cardinals first down.
Crazy!
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, five.
To throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Off the play fake, here's May. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Get out here, you go. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Five. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Deputy Rangers. 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Deputy Lions.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Crazy. Hey, let's put it in. Great job. Hey, what's up? Five.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and Hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
May to throw on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Mustang 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. And the strength on display, rattling through tackling for a gain of 8 yards.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Milton to the air on second down. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Panthers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, sir. Hey, what's that?
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Eddie, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On third and long, here's May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Five.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cards first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And the Cardinals.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once more, it's Anderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 3.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now, May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cardinal. Let's go. 60 Bison.
They send a receiver in motion left. They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Panther 11. Hurt. Let's go.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Zone read, a give to Henderson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Here's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Garfield. Hey, what's up?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Five. Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
To throw now. May. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 sight. 19. Press all 80. Warriors, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, check that. Street.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's got it about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane, touchdown, Houston. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
May going to look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for 1st and goal. Johnson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
You there. Hey, what's that?
Henderson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is May. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump. Check, check. Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. 1st down.
Back. Cowboy 80. 60 back. 60 back. Unlock line. Unlock line. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
They'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
25-yard line.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions.
They'll run here. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, break. Cougar, come on, come on. Bronco 80.
They'll go play action here with Milton. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Ready?
Here is first and
19
goal.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Go.
They'll go down to a knee.
Ready?
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Lightning, 70, Timberwolves. Ready, right?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Fourth and goal.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.